Hey guys, welcome to Clutch. My name is Jules Bruno, and I'll be your Chemistry 1 tutor this semester. Now, growing up, we're taught about math, English, and some of the other social sciences early on in life. But for very few of us, we might get exposed to chemistry when we're in high school. But even then, we're only shown a small glimpse of the possibilities behind chemistry. For the vast majority of us, we don't see chemistry until we get to college. And at that point, we're talking about empirical formula and moles, ionic bonds and covalent bonds, and it might seem a little bit confusing. It's my goal this semester to help to demystify chemistry and break it down into a much simpler aspect so that you can better understand more complex ideas. Our teachers sometimes talk to us as though we're chemists, but the thing is we're not chemists, we're students. So it's my goal this semester, whether you're majoring in chemistry or majoring in some other subject, to help you guys better understand the advanced topics we're going to cover this semester so that you can succeed in this course. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head to our first topic. Now if we take a look, we're going to see that our first topic is basically, what is chemistry? Well, chemistry is just the study of matter and the changes that it undergoes. Now, matter is basically anything that has mass to it and takes up space. So your book bag, your computer, everything around us is made up of matter, even ourselves. So everything that has some mass to it and takes up any amount of space is considered matter. And we're going to say that the changes matter undergoes are two types. Matter can undergo physical changes, in which it just changes the state it's in. For example, we have an ice cube, water solid, melting in the sun. It's going from water as a solid to water as a liquid. A physical change does not change the compound itself. It stays the same compound. The second type of change we're talking about is chemical change. Now, chemical change basically changes the composition, the makeup of that compound. So let's say I superheat the water and it basically gets vaporized into hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. It started off as water, but now it's something completely different, two new products. This is an example of a chemical change. And we're going to say that the basic functional unit in chemistry is defined as the atom. Now, we're going to say when two or more of these atoms chemically bond together, they're going to form an independent structure, which we call a molecule. When I say atom, I really mean element. So let's say we have an element A. It could combine with itself, a second amount of itself, to give us a molecule A2, or that element A or atom A could combine with something totally different, an atom B, to create a molecule AB. So basically when I say atom, we're really meaning elements, individual elements. They can either combine with themselves to create molecules, or they could combine with something entirely different from themselves to still make a molecule.